Taurus, let's start with your reading. Today, we're going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will focus on the events coming up for you in the near future. Now, let's start with your main energy. Okay, expect powerful change. Definitely a beautiful message, especially because I think it's coming after a time of confusion and perhaps some concerns as well. This black moon in the middle of the card is definitely talking about a time of unknown, not knowing what the situation was about and where it was going to take you in the near and distant future. Right here, we see some frustration, but behind this moon, we see the sun starting to come up. And what this means is that clarity is coming up, and definitely a time for honesty and transparency, allowing you to finally change what needed to change into the situation and allowing you to end something and start something brand new. So we will see what this change entails for you. Let's start getting more cards for you and see what this message is about. Okay, well, you have this Wheel of Fortune right here as well, and it definitely talks about change as well. And you know that something right here is fundamentally shifting into the very foundation of the situation, allowing you to build something more stable and more grounded. And that's exactly where I see you right now. In fact, with this Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords, you are focusing on your independency, on your stability right now. You are staying away from situations and thoughts that could bring insecurities, that could bring worries. And overall, I feel that you're not doing emotions at the moment. Your main goal, in fact, is to build a strong foundation that allows you to be independent. And you have been working on this for a while now, perhaps few weeks, few months, even few years for some of you. And maybe this came after an important realization. If in the past you have lost a lot of things, and we see it with this Five of Pentacles, because of the end of a relationship, of a partnership, right now we see that you have made a promise to yourself. I am never going to depend on anyone for things that are essential for me. I have the power to provide to myself everything that I need. And honestly, I don't want for these things to be impacted by someone else's actions, words, or overall vision. And so this is definitely a very strong moment for you. But I see that you're not giving up on love entirely. Right here, what you're craving is an emotional connection that is more reliable, more grounded, a love that is real beyond the affectionate times, the nice words. Right here, you have realized that love isn't enough and that you need much more to build something that will last a long time. And I see you here ready to push away everything that feels superficial. Now, I see that this attempt in staying away from these emotional energies, perhaps memories and thoughts, is now stronger than ever, which leads me to think that you're trying to counterbalance something which is also very strong. You might be crashing on someone when it comes to love, and you're afraid that the outcome of that situation might jeopardize your overall stability. Deep down, you might feel stuck into a situation, even if you're trying to work your way out of it. Deep down, there is still something that you're waiting for, and something that comes from the need to bring some sort of justice into this past situation. You are ready to move on, but at the same time, you're looking back a little bit for an apology perhaps, or a explanation that never arrived, a redemption moment. You are telling yourself, even if it's just subconsciously for some of you, that once this information, apology arrives, you'll be able to fully get closure and move on. You definitely do not want to be connected to this person or situation, but the truth being is that there is still a piece of you that still responds to them, and you feel that the only way to fully detach and move on is by getting closure. Now, in the heart of the reading, we have the Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Right here, you might feel the need to make a move. Maybe not right now, but trust me, this is something that is about to come up unexpectedly. Maybe right now you have a lot of time on your hands, or you just have less things to do because there is nowhere to go. And so you're spending more time in your head, and maybe more time on social media as well. Maybe you're seeing things that make you want to just reach out and trigger that conversation. But right now, what I see here is that the main message is don't rush into anything, Taurus. Even when you feel the need to make that move, just don't do anything, because there is something coming your way instead. It's important for you right now to just focus on yourself, to focus on how you feel and the things that are important to you. There is a very pleasant surprise actually that I see here, because this Page of Swords is also talking about people interested in you. You'll soon start seeing things in a very different way, and this energy of yours and your appearance as well is going to get the attention of someone, of multiple people around you actually, strangers and people you already know. This is going to be a nice distraction that is also making you realize that you have a lot of opportunities around you, Taurus. And the one that maybe you feel so connected to, even if just subconsciously, the one that maybe represents your only way to achieve your goal of stability and love, you realize here that maybe it's not the only one, and that attaching an outcome to a situation hasn't been a winning move for you. At the end of the day, what you really want here is happiness, stability, and love. And that transcends the specific person or specific relationship, you know? Don't feel as if this person is the only way that can make you feel in a certain way, who can give you certain things and certain emotions. People are truly attracted to you and are going to be even more attracted to you in the next few weeks for some reason. Someone here is having a hard time saying no to you, but regardless, this is a message that says that these opportunities are going to free you up from the burden of an outcome. And it's going to distract you from that waiting time that you found yourself in. You know, this in fact is turning out to be a very fortunate delay. There is a realization here, right here with the Three of Pentacles. The more time you spend by yourself, the more you realize that you don't need that apology, that you don't need that person in order to find balance and to find what you're looking for. These connections, these elements right here that are exactly what's missing in your life can be given to you regardless of what this person decides to do or doesn't decide to do. And this is beautiful. I feel that right now you are seeing yourself in the mirror and you are realizing that you are already done. You are already over this situation. And all you have to do is admit it to yourself so that you can finally move forward and let go of everything. Trust me, this is not something that you're doing as a passive-aggressive move to trigger something in this other person. You're doing it for yourself because now you know what you want and what you don't want. And what you don't want is to waste your time waiting. Now, regardless of what you decide to do, here we see love and passion from this person returning full force. Overall, you are very attractive right now. And this person wants to let you know about that. They see you moving on. They see you with other people, perhaps. And all of these events are pushing them to let you know how they truly feel about you. And so here we are, Taurus. Surprise, surprise. When you give up, when you truly move on, and you give up for that need to receive that apology, the apology actually comes in. The communication actually comes in. But do you still want this? Right here, we see a make it or break it moment. And with this communication coming in, which, by the way, really feels like an apology, this could make you feel in ways that maybe you do not want to feel. But to be honest with you, the main thing that I see here is you looking at this notification, reading the preview of the message and thinking to yourself, well, now you sent this message? Isn't it a little too late? But obviously, this person is not thinking, and they just want to connect with you because they know that they have lost a treasure right here. And so this is going to be a deep transformation, the beginning and the end of something, a new chapter that it's starting for you after this energy comes in, and it's going to start for you with or without this person. This is definitely something that it's going to impact you in the moment because it comes with a lot of passion and a lot of love and information that you were not expecting. But what you're going to end up doing with it, it's going to be entirely up to you. This is someone who's deciding to be very straightforward about their feelings and intentions, perhaps for the first time ever. So let's see what this message and incoming conversation is going to be about. Let's see what happened, why this person has been acting the way they have acted up to this point, and what is really motivating them to come in right now. What are their feelings and what are their true intentions? What are they going to say here? And how this incoming message can actually impact the very outcome of this situation in the near and distant future. Let's look into all of this in the second part of the reading, coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the Six of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful energy. What we're seeing right here is that in the next 12 months, you're actually going to start receiving a lot of opportunities, a lot of new doors opening up for you. And you still have to make a choice. You still need to pick and choose the ones that you're going to invest into, that you're going to put effort and focus into. But overall, this feels like a very exciting time because this is your time to receive. And look at this, the Lovers as well. What you have coming up is something that it's going to be the perfect match with your expectations. You remember when we were talking about love isn't enough? Right here, you have love and stability. You have love and also someone grounded who knows how to protect something that feels so emotional and something that they care about so much without losing control like perhaps this person used to in the past. Overall, this looks absolutely beautiful. And for some reason, we see that the first change that it's going to show up into your life starts from here. This message coming in. And from this moment forward, it's going to be one milestone after the other. So let's start with this first one, and then let's follow the path and see where these incoming energies are going to take you in the next 12 months. Let's start by clarifying this Wheel of Fortune. Four Wands, Five of Swords, and Two of Cups, and the Eight of Swords, obviously. Look at this, Judgment. This card is very important because it shows that this person is coming in after a